We are here in Ubud, which is the soul of Bali, the central part of Bali, which everyone is crazy about. And whenever we're watching vlogs about Bali, people were just saying that Ubud is the heart of Bali, you must go there. And it also has a lot of sites around this area. So a lot of people like to stay here for a longer time. We also have 3 nights or 4 nights here. So we're gonna have enough time to explore the area, the surrounding temples, waterfalls, Ubud itself, and so on. And also Ubud is famous for its meditation centers, yoga, retreat centers, and so on. So I think we're gonna try maybe, I don't know, meditation or sound healing, or definitely massage, that's for sure, because we're too tired and I think it's time to take a break and relax a bit. So the plan for today is just to take it slow and explore Ubud and the surroundings. Today we're not gonna go and see any waterfalls because we saw way too many yesterday and we were super tired. We came here at 10. Our driver brought us from Munduk area. Sorry, something just fell on me and I was afraid that it's a spider because I am super scared of it, but it was not. So yeah, yesterday we came here by 10 and it was a 2-hour drive from Munduk. It was a very long road, and here is Philip. Come. Yeah. You should say it in Indonesian, I think. It would be more suitable.
I don't remember how
we need to learn a couple of phrases. Yeah, so we're super tired and it was super nice to have our driver pick us up, and generally we recommend everyone to have a private driver. And the best is to get their WhatsApp so you can contact them directly without having to pay extra fee to the hotel. So yeah, today is the day of exploring Ubud and we're gonna take it slow and take you with us. Asaka მოიყურება ჩვენი სასტუმრო უბუდში. ბასეინი, ძალიან ლამაზი ეზო და ჩვენი ოთახი სულ 2 სართულიანია. ეს სასტუმრო, ჩვენი ოთახი არის პირველ სართულზე ეს. White.
Okay.
This is our new baby.
Scoopy.
Scoopy. You gave it a name, and this is the entrance to our hotel. We started exploring Ubud by visiting one of its most famous sites, the monkey forest. We bought the tickets at the place for around $5 each and started the sightseeing. The whole territory of the forest is very big and there are 1,200 monkeys living here in their natural habitat. The monkeys here are not scared of people at all. On the contrary, they actually like to interact with the visitors and they feel quite comfortable in their presence. To tell the truth, I'm not a big fan of monkeys and I prefer other animals, but the monkeys here are so adorable and so funny, especially the little ones, that they won my heart as well. At the entrance to the park, you will see certain instructions on how to behave inside the forest. For example, some of the instructions recommend the visitors to keep their accessories like sunglasses, bracelets, caps, and food inside their bag, because monkeys tend to get very particularly interested in these objects and they might try to steal them straight from your hand. While exploring the park, me and Philip actually witnessed a similar situation when a monkey was very persistently trying to open one girl's bag and then in the end she stole a water bottle straight from her hand. So guys, in case you happen to visit this place, watch out. The monkeys here are really smart and the local staff taught a few of them how to take a selfie with tourists. It's actually quite fun to observe or to participate in this whole process and the end result is worth it. After the forest, we went on exploring the village itself. Generally, Ubud is considered to be the center of Bali, its heart and soul. That's why it's quite crowded and full of tourists. Just in the center of Ubud, you will find the so-called Ubud Art Market, an area where locals sell different types of goods produced on the island, like clothes, accessories, souvenirs, paintings, home decor, and all kind of goodies. But guys, just keep in mind that the goods here are often very overpriced and you should definitely bargain. And in the end, you can get a very good deal for 1/3 of the original price that they tell you. Just next to the market, you will find another famous spot of the village, Ubud Palace, a 19th century building that once served as a royal family residence. The whole area of the palace is not big, but the architecture here is exquisite and it's very impressive. The palace is also famous for being a venue for traditional Balinese dance shows that are held here almost every evening, and you can get the tickets right at the place. We finished our first day in Ubud by taking a famous hiking trail just in the middle of the village, and the next day we took our scooter and went to explore the areas around Ubud. When riding across Bali, you'll constantly come across gates like these ones that are called the Gates of Heaven, and you also see loads of Hindu statues of gods that are usually very big and placed just in the middle of the streets. No wonder that Bali is often called the Island of Gods. The temples are literally everywhere, no matter where you go. Our first destination on that day was one of the most visited waterfalls near Ubud. Although we'd seen the most impressive and the biggest waterfall of Bali before, the ones located closer to Ubud turned out to be even more touristic. This particular waterfall is known for being one of the most famous Instagram spots, so there was a long queue of people all waiting to get the perfect picture. But we actually didn't have to wait for too long. It took us around 15 minutes, and I think it was all worth it. After that, we went to see another waterfall. And as always on Bali, the way to the waterfall was very picturesque. But besides the nature, we also came across really beautiful stone carvings, and we were super lucky to see the master at his work. So we came to another waterfall which is called Goarang Waterfall, and supposedly there are two waterfalls. And the other one is located next to the beautiful canyon. But if you want to go there, you need to do some trekking, and they say to take a local guide, otherwise there are no signs of this waterfall and you don't really know how to go. But we decided to go ourselves without a guide, and we found some trekking path, hopefully the one that leads to the canyon. Go through the jungle. It's a very beautiful road, but supposedly shouldn't be longer than 10 or 15 minutes. And hopefully we'll find the canyon at the end. If you've seen our previous vlogs from Bali, you know that the trails leading to the waterfalls on the island are usually very long, super steep, and consist of loads of stairs. But to get to this particular waterfall, we had to walk an even more extreme trail that started with loads of stairs and then passed through a canyon where we had to walk in the water and then go through a couple of caves. But the waterfall that appeared at the end of the trail was totally worth it. Hello! Hello!
Baby, you got me going oh so crazy. You got me in my mind, I've been thinking so lately. Broke down, I've done it all before. Words are said, but they left right through the door. Like a storm that's under the sun, I'm unknown to the one I love.
ჩვენ ახლა ვართ ერთ-ერთ ტაძარში, რომელსაც ჰქვია პურა ემპულ და არის ბალის ერთ-ერთი ყველაზე მნიშვნელოვანი ტაძარი. ადგილობრივიც მოდიან თვითონ ტურისტების გარდა აქ განწმენდის რიტუალისთვის, იმიტომ რომ აქ მდებარეობს ეგრეთ წოდებული წმინდა წყარო. და ჩვენც ახლა ტრადიციულად მოვიცვით ესეთი ვარუნგი ჩემი და მივდივართ ტაძრის სანახავად. როგორც ხედავთ, მგონი უფრო მეტი ტურისტია მოსული ამ რიტუალისთვის, ვიდრე ადგილობრივი.
Ceremony, there's praying only. If there is festival ceremony.
The next morning we decided to head to the north of Bali to see probably the most famous temple of the island, Ulun, Danu, Beratan. While riding through central Bali, we passed lots of rice terraces, but as soon as we approached the north, the terraces were replaced by mountains and lakes. I actually forgot to mention that Balinese people are super friendly and very nice. They're usually very happy to interact with tourists and they greet you with this warm, kind smile. Meanwhile, we reached our destination. Ulun Danu Temple is located on the Lake Beratan at the altitude of 1,500 meters. It is the second biggest lake of the island and its water is used for irrigation of the nearby rice terraces. The whole complex consists of 4 buildings and it's dedicated to the goddess of water, Danu. The temple is considered to be one of the most sacred places of the island and it's even pictured on the 50,000 rupiah bill. Meanwhile, the day was coming to an end, but we still had one very special place to see. So, as some of you may know, Bali is famous for its rice terraces, and there are lots of terraces all around the island, wherever you go. But probably the most popular and definitely the most Instagrammable ones are called the Galalang rice terraces, and they are quite close to Ubud. But we are now at different rice terraces, which are actually the biggest rice terraces on Bali, and they are less touristic, less commercialized, and actually we like them very much. They are also included in the UNESCO World Heritage List, so just look at this beauty. რამდენჯერ მაქვს ნახე ადგილები ინტერნეტში, უამრავი ვიდეო, სურათი და ზუსტად ესეთი წარმოადგენა, ძალიან ლამაზია. ამჯერად აქ ვართ. მოცნებები სრულდება მართლა. Wins mowida gaumārģos.
You ordered rice?
Where is the rice? I only see the driver.
Baby, you got me going oh so crazy. You got me